What's up? This is the Steve and Jay Show. We thought we'd do a little introduction today because we've been talking to a lot of people about doing this show, and the first question out of everybody's mouth is, well, what's the show going to be about? So we're going to do a little introduction of what the show's about, who we are, what we expect from the show, and what we're hoping from the show, kind of thing.
I expect good things.
I expect good things, of course.
I do too.
But I think let's just start with that. What we expect from the show is I'm hoping to have a lot of listener involvement in the show. I'm hoping that most of the show is
just interaction.
Listener interaction kind of thing.
Exactly.
Because otherwise it's just our sports opinion, and who really gives a shit?
Hey, you can message me,
You can
keep me updated, bro.
Hit me up on Twitter. PM me on Twitter.
Shit. No, I'm kind of with you on that, Jay. Like, honestly, we've been talking about it for a while, and we finally, you know what, let's do it. And here we are, and we're doing it. And
we've semi-committed to doing our shows we're going to record on Thursday, and by Friday I should be able to get it out there. I don't see a problem with that.
I don't either.
So
pretty on it.
Fridays we'll probably have our new stuff. That's probably when the new material is going to be out. We'll probably do, I would imagine there'll be an occasional weekend where we're going to do some kind of an interview.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so
post at it.
I'm so for that
in some way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like we said, we want
right
the listener involvement to be a big thing and a big part of the show. It has to be.
Right, exactly. That's why I'm with you. Like, I'm good for that. You know me. I'll bring somebody over and get them interested, and they actually get a piece of it and experience it. Because this is pretty cool. This is kind of out of my realm. And I feel comfortable. I think we have something good here, and why not share it? Right?
Yeah, and that's the fun part too, is having, because like I said, otherwise it's just me and you.
Right, exactly.
We just talk.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that. So
I listen to you enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So if you want to follow us on Twitter at steveandjayshow, or not .com even, it's not, because it's fucking Twitter, you dipshit. So if you want to follow us on Twitter at steveandjayshow.
I love it.
If you want to send us an email, what's our email here? It's the Steve and Jay Show.
That was the difference.
That's the thing, yeah.
And please do. And
and spell out J-A-Y.
I think we'll be pretty comfortable about saying, I'm pretty sure we can, respond quickly or adequately in a timely manner. And so to let you know that we're listening to just as much as you are.
And we need to.
Exactly.
Oh, and we'll have the website too. We'll have steveandjayshow.com, of course, that you can go to. And
anytime. You just pick out episodes.
Anytime, anywhere.
I love that saying.
Yeah.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Anytime, anywhere.
Anytime, anywhere. 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 Anytime, anywhere.
Is that, what's it called? Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
Is that an H?
I don't think you can.
Jeez.
We probably can't say that. That's probably got to have some kind of copyright shit on it. Anyway.
Oh, well.
Anyway.
Boo.
Anywho. Any old hoot. So our favorite teams. Let's go through that.
Oh, there we go. Let's start with that.
Yeah, let's start with baseball.
Oh, good. Well, we already know that.
No, we know that, but nobody else does.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So we're going to share it.
So, I'm an Oakland A's fan.
Funny story. I was a Giants fan and converted to an A's fan.
Huh. When that happened?
Hey, you know what? Everybody can give me shit for it. I get enough of it from my family because they're all Giants fans.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I've gone to Giants. I went to the new stadium. I've gone every year for my birthday. And that's another story. I'll tell you why I converted. But I'm an Oakland A's fan myself.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Bona fide Oakland A's fan. Okay.
Fucking
so
A.
Basketball, we're both Kings fans. Do you want to tell that story too? Or?
Jesus, yeah, absolutely. It just has that little punctuate, that little flow. I was before a Kings fan, I was a Lakers fan.
Bringing him over to the light.
God. And basically, I saw a lot of the same things as the Kings with the A's, and obviously I'm an A's fan, and I appreciate the Kings as much as the A's now.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. And obviously you're a Kings fan.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I've been a Kings fan for quite a while. Former season ticket holder.
And by the way, remember when I bought tickets from you when they played the Heat?
Yes.
And
that was a good game.
I sent you that text message, the picture, of D Wade getting the alley-oop.
Mm-hmm.
He had the balls deep up.
Yeah, and it was on that side of the court where the tickets were.
Yeah, that was dope.
For those listening, I was in section 218, I believe it was, and it was a catty corner from behind the Kings bench.
And don't be scared to leave a $12 22-ounce Corona right next to it. Jesus.
The
Corona Pavilion over there was ridiculous.
If you leave it now, that would be pretty lonely there for a long time. Just be sitting there. It would be really sad.
I was just being funny. You know what I mean? Like to thank you.
Quite sad.
Quite sad.
It would be just a lonely beer sitting there. Anyway,
and who's your football team?
My football team.
What are we talking about here?
Born and raised. This is actually the only born and raised sports team of all my sports teams. My other sports teams I chose. This is my born and raised sports team, and I am a San Francisco 49er fan, of course, because being of my age, why wouldn't I be from this area?
True.
I was young when Joe Montana was the King Big Dude.
Montana?
No,
Shoot.
not that guy. That's the actor.
Yeah. I know that guy.
That's that Mexican actor, isn't it?
He's at that corner bar, right?
I gotta edit that out.
Mexican accent.
Jesus.
Who gives a shit? Keep going.
Anyway.
So you're a Niner fan.
Yeah, Niner fan, and you're a.
What do you think your expectations are though for this year though?
I don't want to do all that.
No, just keep it going.
Do intro.
Okay. Well, I'm a Tampa Bay fan. I'm a Buccaneer fan. Obviously, I'm from Fresno. Trent Dilfer.
I like it. Yeah, you got to tell the reason.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of his home games.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much majority of them. At Fresno State.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not follow it? And you know what?
How do you not love it at that time?
Absolutely.
He was a stud.
And it was funny too.
Wasn't he a Heisman candidate even?
Absolutely. And then even David, when he was going with Harrington with Oregon State. That was like they had the ESPN, blimp and the Heisman big old float in the background. It was dope. And Fresno State's chant was, "Save a tree, eat a beaver." Yeah.
Because of the Oregon
That was
State.
their mascot was a beaver. But anyway, so I had to be different because it was my true born was the Niners.
Right.
And obviously, how do I not stir from that as a legitimate excuse? And so Trent Dilfer, I have followed him.
Rambunctious.
Yeah, And there's been a couple ever, and that'll be another story of, Fresno State dudes over there. But that's the reason why I'm a Tampa Bay fan. I got love for Florida State, but whatever. But
Oh, I know why. Okay.
yeah, exactly. So, but that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah.
So we're kind of we're there. I think we see eye to eye until the NFL, which is awesome.
No, and that's fine. And speaking of the NFL, what we're planning on doing is we're going to have some sort of a fantasy football league. That's kind of what we've got in mind.
We should. We're going to do ours anyway.
But what I want to do is I want to have a league where the listeners can join in, and it'll be us in like an 8-10 man league.
I say 12. Why not?
It's a lot of picks, though.
Well, there better be a lot of listeners. There better be a lot of listeners. Why not?
Shoot for an 8-person league, and then we'll work towards a 12-person league. How about that? I'd love that.
That's a good idea, though, man.
Yeah.
Why not?
We're brainstorming here.
Try to get it together.
So now wait a minute.
What's that?
You said Fresno, so you're from Fresno?
Yes, I was born, but I'm from Clovis. But I was born in Fresno, but I'm from Clovis.
Did you do anything while you were down there?
Did I what?
Did you do anything while you were down there? Play any sports or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, I played baseball. Clovis High.
Huh, really?
Yes.
Did you suck or what?
Oh, that's so funny. I love it. I love the little angle. Yeah. No.
No?
I just had to give it
Yeah.
No.
Huh.
No,
So
no,
you're
we
pretty
didn't
good?
actually.
Huh.
We're pretty fucking badass.
But you sucked, though, right?
Like, horrible.
Yeah, right.
No, I see where you're getting at. And you know, that's cool. Yeah, I'm from Clovis, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
We're number one in the nation.
Clovis is a smaller suburb of Fresno, but not very small, kind of.
It's the foothills.
Mm-hmm.
It's still Central Valley.
And we're recording this in California too, by the way.
Yeah.
We're California boys, both of us.
Absolutely.
So anyway, carry on.
Wet my whistle.
Wet your whistle.
So I'll even start further back. It's the same group of kids, man, that we went to the Babe Ruth World Series 2 years in a row. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same group of guys that did what we're going to allude and get to. And I appreciate you putting this up there. I wasn't even thinking about it. Kind of still taking it in because that really does mean a lot. I thought it was something to be forgotten about. But anyhow, Babe Ruth World Series 2 years in a row. Same group of guys in high school. USA Today, number one in the nation, 2 years in a row. The only team to ever do that in high school sports, period, in the world.
Wow.
In the
right
world.
here in little old California.
In little old California and
How about
Clovis, you know. And we got inducted into the Hall of Fame, into our high school and into our school district, which is even bigger. You know, so it goes.
And like in your school, meaning like that group coming up, that whole group got.
No, the whole school district, like all the high schools,
Wow.
all their histories
Look
and
at that.
everything. It's huge.
How about that?
It's huge.
How about that, man?
Yeah, like it was weird. Like for me, when we had accomplishments, I found it in a different perspective, meaning that it didn't feel good to me. It just felt like that's what we did, and it was just normal. Of course, I'm excited.
No,
but it was just normal, and I didn't really understand of how to be a sponge and soak it in.
it's got to feel different now, though, looking back on it and seeing it.
It's crazy. Because obviously in any sport, when you hear about people and you're like, oh, wow, that guy's a legend, or this and this and this, and you look up to him, and then you surpass them. That's huge.
All of a sudden, not even that you surpass them, that you're now mentioned on that wall with those names as well.
Even then, yes, absolutely. And it's very humbling, and like seriously, like I still don't.
Mm-hmm. No,
It's crazy to me.
I can imagine.
Absolutely crazy to me.
So he's an athlete. I'm just his goofy buddy. So that's kind of the concept of the show.
Goofy.
We're gonna talk
buddy.
a little bit of
You
sports.
are goofy.
I'm goofy as
You
shit.
the man, though.
I don't know about that. Because how can I be the man when you demand?
You the man.
You demand. Anyway.
Anywho.
So that's kind of the concept of our show. We're going to do some sports and talk our little thing.
Just do our thing.
And that's our background. And
I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, we're putting our everything into this. It is a different, perspective and a little point of view rather than listening to it and actually doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing it. So I really hope that, we kind of have some followers. And some
contact
listeners.
us. Hit us up. Let us know.
Plug it.
Give us some ideas.
Right?
Ask us questions so that we can read them and then respond to them.
Absolutely.
We want
interaction.
you to be a part of this.
Please.
Because you're a bigger part of it than we can.
Well, that's the reason why we're doing it.
As far as it being good, you have to be.
That's the reason why we're doing it. Exactly. So, holla at your boys. Come hang out with us. And peace out.
Yeah, buddy.